Hello, my little ponies, and welcome back to some more satisfying factories. Hopefully everything about this is working just fine. Why is this not doing anything?
Why is what not doing anything?
No, no, both of these are working. Okay, cool. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. That's making nitrogen gas. That's filling up this thing. It's not filling up this thing, but that's because it's busy filling up this thing. Slowly. Everything is working out. So, on today's
I
episode,
need on this episode. I need you to put some signage on the new containers and label the first two.
okay, I guess I'll start with that. Blah, 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 blah. Alright.
So yeah, you can see what they are. So I am going to start disassembling the Fixmas stuff.
So that's what I thought I was going to be doing to start off with. Oh my gosh, game, stop.
Huh?
Game is lagging like crazy.
Hmm.
Why can't I dismantle this? Dismantle this. Oh, pretty skylights. Is that? Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, okay. What is this? Crystal oscillator.
Ooh, the sky is pretty.
Let's see. I-L-L. Hator. Yeah, I know. This one is high-speed connectors. Eh, eh. Layout, that thing, go. Bleh. Eh. Select icon. I layout this one, go. That, 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 that. That. Right. This one isn't apparently centered properly. But whatever. Having a few problems here. Alright, so we're deleting all this Figma stuff?
Yes.
So the reason why you're deleting things like one item at a time?
What do you mean? I'm deleting stacks, like towers. I keep getting foundations by accident. Yeah, I was starting off with the machines.
Yep. Yep.
Why did I do that? There is now a storage crate somewhere.
Yes.
Where is it? Wait, it's right here. Why is the crate here? That works, I guess. You know what? Make sure we only get the Fixmas stuff and not the stuff that goes through the Fixmas area.
Yep.
Taking down the gift trees.
Yeah, they did their purpose.
They sure did.
Options, audio. Yum. 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 Nom nom. Nom nom nom. Nom nom. The weird conveyor belt shaped second left behind are kind of funny.
The weird what?
Conveyor belt shapes.
Yes. Now, at this point, I'm trying to make sure that I don't accidentally also remove essential power cable connections.
Yes.
Yes, we did have stuff going through the Fixmas site section. And I have no idea how much of this is like still legit necessary.
So that. And that. Get that, get that, get that. I'm also just trying not to hit any of the storage containers, just because that's a lot of items.
I mean, most of these storage containers are empty.
That one is full. This one is empty.
Okay. So, wait. What is... Oh, that's part of that. Okay, so this one that has stuff in it, just feed it into the sink.
Just feed it into the sink? Okay. And you're gonna have that. Okay.
And let's get rid of all of these foundations that are at the wrong angle for the rest of our base.
Yes. Would be all of these ones, so... Okay. Or you get to open it. No, they're supposed to be leaving the cave, not going into it.
Another one of your little crafting benches that you left sitting around.
Yeah, I saw that. I wanted to leave it.
Right. Oh, well,
Too late.
I didn't.
Okay, so... Alright, so this is just
So-
to feed into that, and this loops all the way around to here. So that... Right. Oh, for me, it's connected to the rest from there. Okay, so...
Yes.
It looks like
So
this...
once this container is emptied... Is it emptied? It's emptied. So we shouldn't need this sink here anymore either.
Right.
Now, the question is, do we want to keep this snow cannon, snowman... Where'd that snow launcher thing go?
I already erased it.
Oh. And the big old Christmas tree.
I mean, we might as well keep the big Christmas tree, right?
Yeah. So we can't rebuild the snow thing that you removed. Um, and let's print out the the Fix-It coupons. And
How many did we get from all of that?
well, keep in mind, all of the sinks are interconnected.
Oh, they
So
are? Oh,
between
okay.
all of our sinks, we have. I got 13 tickets out of this. Did we have any in this storage? Doesn't look like it, but whatever. I'll
I put
just
some
pop them
into
in here.
interdimensional storage.
Oh, okay. Okay. I guess that works. Okay, Claire, I'm going to need you to undo that.
Which part?
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but you've just buried the farm.
Just a little bit. It's still good. It's still good.
5. There. That will do.
This area over here is just going to be open space anyway. We should totally build a house right here.
What?
If this area between all the storage crates is going to be just open space anyway, we should totally build a house here.
Claire, this is open space intentionally for us to, get in and be able to move around. Closing it off makes no sense.
Alright, time for the space elevator?
Sure.
Do you want to build it? So if it's not centered, I can blame you.
First of all, where is the storage crate? Oh, you buried it! Of course, because you don't pay attention to your surroundings.
Oh no, we cannot possibly access it ever again. It's
No,
lost
Claire,
to the
but it
sands of
blends
time.
in.
Really? I was able to see it really easily.
Yeah, and then when we build
For
the space
sure.
elevator...
Here! Is that better? Is that better?
How about we, instead of building over top of it, we get rid of it first, and then we build?
Alright, get rid of it then.
Okay, grab stuff from it, or is your
I
inventory
did. My
full?
inventory's full.
Well, so guess what? So was mine. That's what I've been dealing with the last several minutes while you've been burying the container.
Yes, it took me several minutes to bury it.
Well, either you spent several minutes doing that, or you spent several minutes doing nothing.
I spent a few minutes putting a lot of ground down, not just the specific one that covers the bit.
Yes, that's what I'm
one
talking
gate.
about. You didn't check that the area was clear before you started putting in new foundations.
I mean, there's also a single plant that got covered. You want to warn that as well?
Plant?
Yeah, a nut-producing plant.
We have our own garden for the nuts, Claire.
Well,
I know.
I don't know. I buried the plant too. You gonna yell at me about that now?
Actually, I did, because you did bury our garden. Because you weren't paying attention.
I wanted to make sure that there was no space left unslabbed. Gosh. We have walls of factory over here. Alright. Do. Okay. Packaged nitric acid.
There, space elevator is down. Alright, so what are you trying to do with nitric acid?
Oh, there's a milestone here for plus 200 inventory slots, but we need packaged nitric acid and packaged sulfuric acid.
Did you finish putting up the labels on the storage? You did not.
Oh, try putting a label. Okay. This last box here, I'm struggling with putting labels on it. First, the labels cannot go properly in the middle. They have to go off center, and then the second board cannot be placed on top of the first one.
Fine, whatever. How about the ones over here?
There's ones over here.
Yes.
Oh my god, there's so many now. Alright, let's get to it.
Fortunately, this is, by the way that we're doing this, unfortunately this makes it the last that we can put down because of this sand. So we'll need to keep building up for any more.
No. Do-do-do. Do-do-do.
Wow, that is so stupid. So one of the things that I had us keep building with the Fiskma stuff was the snowballs, because they can be equipped like in the hand, like as weapon items.
Yes.
Just toss around snowballs. Apparently, Fixmas being over removes it from the codex, and you can't equip it.
Oh, that is kind of lame.
Little bit, yeah.
Okay. Okay, what the heck is happening here?
Hmm.
This sign goes up to about there, and then okay, so this sign just hit no. Oh, this sign is off by half.
Which sign?
Hold on. Let me just double check this. Okay, so that's down there. That's up there. Yeah, this sign is a bit low.
Hmm.
Okay, so this sign is off, which means that this sign is actually properly placed. And if I look at
So did you launch off all the other ones that were ready to go?
no, I did not.
Well, I guess we better do that before we, that one was a no. That one's a no. It's a no. This one isn't quite ready to go, but it basically is.
Milestone reached. Fix-It dedicated this milestone to the conveyor belt and lift Mark 5. They may be implying that your factory could be further optimized. While they are correct, I believe they are setting unreasonable expectations. Having all of humanity very definitely relying on your work is a lot of pressure. It's a good thing I'm here.
All right. Well, it's out. So let's go and refill that. Okay.
Milestone reached. In exchange for several R&D members due to radiation poisoning, Modular Power Division have produced 100% safe high-power generation methods for you to utilize in production. These include a nuclear combustion chamber and a high-voltage generator. Note: working with nuclear resources can cause death, which is not recommended for 100% efficiency.
As weirdly creepy as that statement was, that's still better treatment, by employer than a lot of actual places.
Yeah. Better treatment than any job I've had.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to let you go because you're clearly not doing a good enough job for us. It's like, oh, excuse you while I'm dying on the shift.
Yeah, I remember that one time when I was working at McDonald's and I got basically stabbed in the chest. And they were really not keen on letting me, go to a doctor and, fill out the paperwork for, workman's comp and all that. Ah, that has opened up the final research path. Getting the modular reactors research. We need to research some of this thorium. That radioactive stuff. And we need to put in... Is that literally just the raw thorium? Yep. kind of dumb.
There we go.
All right. Pop that back in, I guess. Now, I... Right, that's what I was doing. I was...
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so we need nitric acid. So we need. Oh, nitrogen gas, which we have access to, and water with iron plates for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so if we grab a blender. Blender, blender, blender.
All right. What's the next thing we need to make? Frames.
Transport. Organization. Logistics. Why do you have to stand right there?
Am I in your way?
No, the big bouncy creature was in my way.
Ah, okay.
Alright. You have iron like right here that I can just use for this. Kind of, but not really. Got it. Do 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 do. And then we just need a smelter, right? Production smelter. Easy. And we need a crafter. Construct the art. For iron plates. How does that make iron ingots? Well,
Did I pull from the wrong one? I did. That is not rubber. This one is rubber. That's also not rubber.
now the conveyor lift. citric acid. $650. What else do we have here? Oh, we're gonna have 300 extra. So bear in mind this. Okay, so now we should have 300 extra. 100, 500. Okay. So we have about 600 extra, almost 600. Consumption 450, max consumption 350. Why is it consuming more than the maximum consumption?
I don't know, Claire.
Of course something has to be going weird. It wouldn't be satisfactory if it wasn't weird.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Getting the nitrogen gas, but we're not getting the water. Duh. Okay. Still thinks it's using up that much power. Even though it's not. Why does it still think it's using up 2,600 kilowatts? Yeah, just plug it into the mains. It's fine. Without the main connection, nitric acid. Dad, I want more water. So what if we do, say... Okay, so if we do production and we have a bunch of water drills set up, and we do like... One, three, okay, but then we do... So one drill will only produce 36 per minute, and this needs 1500 per minute. So if you do the calculations there, 1500 divided by 36, that would be about 42 of these things. Or if we throw a bunch of these batteries in, which we totally could, that changes it to 1500 divided by 90, which only needs about 17 of them. So in that case, if we do, say, let's say this way, one, two, three, four, five, six. Missing materials.
What materials are you missing?
I'm right next to the storage. What?
Oh, okay.
Also, that box is also out.
What are you looking for?
Is it... I think it's rotors? Ah, here they are. Seven right there. Alright, and water storage unit thing. Go back to logistics, pipeline. Plug that into there. And plug this into here. So this is now getting a little bit more water. Once this all gets powered up, at least it will. Seven of the necessary things. Why is this idle? It should have all the stuff it needs. Why is this not giving water? This should be giving water. Oh, that's why it's not. Okay. Okay, now this has the stuff. And now that's making more nitric acid. Perfect. So let's go and make more water drills. Production water drill.
God.
So what are you working on?
Like the building stuff. You know, like producing the items that we need.
Cool, I'm working on the, was it nitric acid stuff? So, you know, also producing stuff that we need.
Eh.
Ah, there we go. Production. All of this, and it should be able to fill up fast enough. But that just means that's full of nitric acid. Okay, okay. Then we need the empty bottles again. But first, let's go to Packager Mark 9. And then we go Packager Mark 9. And we go liquid. Let's make an empty bottle. So we take any packaged nitric acid, power, anti-citron off that, yes. There, now that's actually getting some. Oh my gosh, this isn't making iron plates fast enough. Can I just go and upgrade all that then? This goes
What's up?
much faster. Oh, I made a little simple thing just to make iron plates, just for the sake of transporting it for my nitrogen setup. But it looks like that it's not making them fast enough to actually compete with everything.
Let me
And
check
I
something
just use
here.
like Mark II.
And this is for
software.
the nitric acid, right?
Yes. So that's full. Okay. So that's making 240 per minute. And that's only using 30 of it to make only 30. So let's see how, let's just use some of these instead. That's making 75 per minute. So from 20 per minute to 50 per minute. See if that's enough, or if I just gotta replace it with more gates, which frankly would be easy enough to do. Meow. Meow. So I need 1,000 per minute. Okay then. Yeah, more gates. Just go with the more gate. Alrighty, blah, 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 bam, ba, da, ba. Where's the thing? Minor market. So the issue is that's only producing like 200, and that requires 240. We are nowhere near our normally scheduled stuff for this. Maybe that'll make about 12,000. And it makes 3,000 per minute, and then interesting. And iron plates. That'd be wasn't to 2,000, but that would be 3,000 to 3,000. That's interesting. Actually, if we underclock this a little to about that, and that's making 3,000, then we can underclock this as well. What's consuming a... Oh, that's me. That's me consuming 100. Right? Is it? Maybe not. I'm not sure.
Do you have all the summer sloops?
I have 5. You want me to put them back in storage for you?
Nah, I'll just do 4 machines. Wait a minute.
Okay. Only me. Underclock like crazy. Alright, and then do... Alright, perfect. Yeah. Underclocked miners mark 8. And just underclock them like crazy. Because they require... actually very little power. I was saying 80,
Oh dear.
that does 20, and that does... And now we're making plenty enough. Wow!
Okay, you know what?
Right.
Where is the blink?
And all of this, so we dismantled the fix-miss stuff.
Yes.
And now we're making nitric acid, and we're supposed to be packaging the nitric acid as well, but I think this is just waiting to fill before it starts packaging anything. Because, yeah, this is making plenty of stuff now. I'm going to put one of these in here just for the time being, and just... we should have more water, but that would not actually be a good idea. Actually, good point. How much is this? 32.8. Huh. No, that's being enough.
Jesus. So the cooling system recipe says it calls for 3,000 heat sinks a minute. Unmodified, the only heatsink recipe we have makes 187.5.
Okay, so we need 3,000. So unmodified, that's 16. That's,
Yeah.
that's quite a bit.
And even like at full capacity, that still is more than 3. And that's like assuming we put in full shards
Yeah.
and sloops. I would need 8 sloops.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
Okay, I'm going to remove these 2 sloops from this random assembler that's kind of just sitting on its own over here.
Oh,
That
okay,
you are
okay, yeah, yeah.
with lead motors.
Yeah, I was making stuff, but yeah.
Because, yeah. So unfortunately, even with the 5 that you said that you have, we're still short by 1.
Oh, gosh. Okay, so this is going to make packaged nitric acid eventually. And what's the other
Although,
thing we need?
thinking about it, technically speaking, actually, that's right. I actually only need 4 machines, with 3 of them being at full shards and sloop, and the last one doesn't need to be. Stupidly enough.
Oh, well then.
So if you could put those sloops in storage, please.
Let me just heat up.
Cute.
That is draining. That is packaging, maybe. I think that's going to eventually package something. Perhaps. Ah! Well, I think that this is a good enough, I think this is a good enough point to end off an episode. What do you think? I did
Sure.
the thing that I was working on. You did some stuff. And we dismantled the Fixmas and rebuilt the space elevator, and I'm sure everything is fine.